to have it, it's massive. And there were those days when, this year, we train problem-based learning to teachers who are taught for, let's say, 10 years and above. Next time, we invite another group, under 5, we teach them something else. The other year, we invite, and we expected that this one should go and explain to the others, which sometimes doesn't happen. So you can see that a good product, but the process, so they are not standardized. So they are not continuous. If you look at most of them, they don't build on programs that have been there. So we've had these programs, there are several of them, but they have had these 2 challenges. They are not standardized, they are not continuous. So the visualization of the practice and involvement of teachers in TPD is a regulatory role of TSC. Okay. And the TSC derives its powers from the Constitution of Kenya, 2010, Act 237, 2A, E 237, all are TSC Act and Code of Regulations for Teachers. They all have a statement on professional development of a teacher. Now, why does the Commission want us to have this shift? They want us to have this shift because of the changing environment of the teaching profession that is fast becoming the 21st century skills, demands. And we have had a level that was only brought up to the surface because of the COVID that restricted face-to-face learning. So we have remote learning methodologies, multiple teaching, distance learning, among others. Then there was also a change from training push to learning pull. In the 20th century, and in some contexts until recently, TPD was based on a training paradigm based deficit mastery model and one-shot program. What we have just tried to mention that there have been one-off. Okay, so that is why they saw that we should have a TPD. And then, okay, so there was also the problem of teaching being considered a profession. I remember there was a time when the Salaries and Immigration Committee was trying to place teaching at some level, whether it was a profession like the others. And a job evaluation was done. And that job evaluation has never been released. And Madam Sarah Serere was there at the helm of the Salaries and Immigration Commission. And I think teachers really had a problem with that. But there was that issue. And there were several arguments that other professions are subjected to different appraisals here and there, and that's why they're called professions. So there was also that one. And then TPD also was enjoined in the whole thing that it will also make teaching a profession. So there was that change. And then there was lifelong practice. TPD is a lifelong professional learning activity for all registered teachers of Kenya. I don't know whether it fits out very well. That is something we can discuss because, you see, in our African context, lifelong learning process sometimes doesn't have a place because, let's say, by the time you're approaching 60, you want to leave the profession, you have a lot of other ideas in your head. That you may not become like a gentleman who used to be called Dr. Taita afterwards, who got his first PhD at the age of, I think, 73. I know that by the time you're 60 and you're going to go home and somebody is still telling you about lifelong education and you want to go finish other things. So yeah, but that is what it is, whether it's applied in our context, discussion for another day. Then there's the Kenya Professional Teaching Standards. Now, you know that the Constitution of Kenya 2010 enhanced the powers of the Teachers Service Commission. And they were bestowed with the mandate of doing everything pertaining to teaching, from improving the standards to regulating the teachers to see the demand and the supply. It was given to TSC to an extent that the ministry, I don't know whether when they read the talk, but TSC operates as enshrined in the Constitution, almost autonomously. And that has brought some tough wars between the ministry and the Teachers Service Commission. Now, there are professional organizations like the KCB and NEC. You'll find that TSC has a representative in NEC board. The ministry has a representative in NEC board. KCB, the TSC has a representative sitting on the board. The ministry also has a representative. And any stakeholder that has a seat on its board for the service providers, TSC and the ministry sit side by side. And you can see that may not be very good for education. Education is supposed to be our mother ministry. And that is why there has been an attempt to bring in school managers. Because there is a lot of infrastructure, there is a lot of investment by the ministry in our schools. But the only person who can take action about the person who is managing that investment is under the TSC. And the ministry can only ask TSC that Mr. X and Y has been found culpable. Within your rules, can you take action? And the TSC can say no. If there is a problem with exams, then we will tell TSC that we have found Mr. Y and Mrs. X culpable. And the TSC will investigate and take action. Otherwise, even the CEO is answerable to the president, not even the ministry, not even the CSC. So, these powers now has enabled TSC to do certain things. Like, for example, those who have taught for a while understand that quality assurance and standards was in the ministry. But now we also see TSC has also introduced quality and assurance standards within its department headed by Dr. Taburi. And they are almost doing every matter in education. And that's why TSC has come with all these programs, because now they are operating under the 2010 Constitution that has enhanced its powers. Actually, the TSC has become so powerful that no organization wants to work with it. CSOs ask, I just read the other day, there are certain education programs that TSC personnel were involved, because the ministry does not have an officer, but the ministry reaches at the sub-party level. Sometime towards mid last year, the TSC will remove all its staff from the ministry activities. So we just do the ministry activities because we don't want to be rude to the personnel from the ministry. But even if we don't do it, there is no action they can take unless TSA tells them that this officer is coming. So the TSA therefore now, having been given, you see that prior to 2010, there are a number of things TSC was not doing. But after 2010, they are doing. So one of them was to establish what they call the Kenya Professional Teaching Standards. And from Kenya Professional Teaching Standards, we are going to see them as certain standards that TSC has set with the purpose of saying that it makes us capable of teaching anywhere in the world. And then we have the use of TPD modules, 6 prescribed modules, responding to competence levels of teachers for contracted TPD service providers. And I want to say, as we brush through it, that this thing is still an ongoing process. And we certainly expect certain changes. Because if you look at the modules, yes, we have trained in the traditional way. Now we have competency. But you find that if you remove competency, the rest of the things included are not like, for example, the theories. When we talk about the theories, we have read them. So there has been this question of being exposed, for example, to safety in schools. Yet somebody has probably done safety after master's level. So what are you exposing them for? Something that is being done online for what 1 week on safety. So we expect that it will still change. And then there is accreditation of TV service providers. All organizations interested in offering the TV providers must register with TSC. So they looked at teaching as lifelong, the professional standards, then the modules, then the accreditation. Now, in the professional standards, the first thing they say is that the TSC promotes professionalism throughout their career. Teacher has pedagogical content, knowledge, understanding of competency-based curriculum and how to implement it. A teacher has knowledge on assessment and reporting. Teacher knows how to create and support inclusive education practices, special needs learning, and integrated learning. Standard 5, teacher knows and promotes comprehensive health and safety. 6, teacher has knowledge of financial literacy skills, keeping books of accounts, investments, etc. And standard 7, teacher knows and practices instructional leadership. Now, if you look at number 7, standard 7, these are the Kenya education professionals. If you look at number 7, this is what they are trying to do in introducing TMED, teacher mentorship and coaching, so that you have instructional leadership. So that instead of interdictions, we don't have interdictions, because the commission says they are spending a lot of money to deal with interdiction. So they want it to be a thing of the past. So that now, when a situation happens like where I work, when a teacher is found with an issue, then I'm supposed to write a report and say that when did I first learn of that case? And what did I do about it? And then it goes to the next level. Otherwise they will ask that what has happened to instruction leadership. And by the way, that spreads to many other things. For example, if you are transferred from a hardship area, you have come from West Pokot to Timret to Sugoi. At the end of the month, I'm supposed to ask you whether they have removed hardship allowance. Because if it goes beyond 1 month, I am capable of having to show cause for perpetuating overpayment. And we have brought in letters in the office to show cause why somebody is being overpaid. So I'm supposed to know and ask. It is also put in instructional leadership. So that is what they are trying to establish. Others are knowledge of financial literacy skills. Now, this is a good thing, but it comes with a slight problem. You see, now they want you as a teacher to be able, and it is good, it makes you, but you see now, secondary schools have had a bit of capacity to employ a person or an accountant. Someone who can read the accounts. Now, if the principal will be on top of things of accounts, then it will become like the teeth blacking machines. It is good, but it is also bad at the same time, because it removes a lot of other people. So there have been a lot of programs to sensitize principals and heads of primary schools on standard 6. The rest are those which are included. Now, contracted TPD service providers will deliver TPD through face-to-face workshops, online webinar, and during the other 2 school holidays in a year, professional learning will be through an online platform, synchronous and asynchronous, for 5 days simultaneously. I know a number of you may have attended. Prescribed modules, there shall be 6, each having 5 chapters, addressing the 7 KE PTS standards. Teachers will first enroll to the introductory for 1 year. The introductory will be done through online. And by the way, we are also being told to do it. So we are doing it. Assessment activities will be evaluated based on authentic assessment, which include reflective journal. Those who are there know that you are using that reflective journal to answer the questions that are put. Participants-led final synthesis, individual professional portfolio development and presentation. I will brush through portfolio as a form of assessment. Now, adding of TPD points at the end of each year, the teacher will earn 60 TPD points based on the prescribed modules. The teacher will also earn 40 TPD points based on professional learning, captured under TPD, e.g. insects by semester and others. Now, I want to say that operational framework for this one has still not been very clear. Because you see, other professional development for other professions may sometimes include that if there is a seminar that is being conducted by accredited professionals and you attend, and it is in an area that is mentioned here, then you can carry the TPD points and then you put. Because they have a framework, operational framework. This one is still cagey, especially in the second one. And then accumulated TPD points will be used to renew teaching certificate of successful participants every 5 years. Now, this one has a few questions like, if that certificate is not there after 5 years, what happens to you? Because a driving license, you cannot drive, and we hope you will not reach there. Now, renewal of certificate, a certificate will be issued. And those who say, this thing was in Parliament at some time, they were really questioning. So now we have a registration certificate, the certificate is also being renewed, the framework that introduced that certificate did not include renewing. So it means that a framework for issuing a teaching certificate changes, because it can be carried over from the current one. Because the current one does not provide the philosophy of the new one. And we have it once. So that operational framework will also have to change, so that the new certificate that is given is renewed after 5 years. Then there's also the question of, you see now, the TPD has started in a downward manner, because even now, if you want, you can still register. You are doing it. Even now, if you want